So, back again with another story time as y'all requested. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing about this story is that it's actually reverse. This is actually the part 2 to the video of They Jumped Me, but I had the last laugh with voodoo. I don't know who old boy is, so I'm like, okay, let me summon this spirit. I don't even really have that much experience at that time, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a youngster. So I summon this demon, right? If you haven't watched that video already, I'll put the link here. I'll put it in the description as well as in the comment section. But this one here is the beginning. This is like the beginning of our relationship. You know, you guys got the end part of the relationship. So, you know, this is actually when we first met and what was transpiring. That wasn't mentioned in the last video. So I recommend you guys go check that video out. So anyway, let me get to my story. So this story goes back, I would say, yeah, like over 20 something years ago. And as I said, I met this beautiful African-American woman on a bus one day. And we just started talking, man. In the midst of us dealing with each other, like I said previously, we just started having disagreements about things. You know, we just fresh and got into a relationship, and again, it was like pulling teeth because she really didn't want to deal with me. You know, I kind of wasn't her type, but just because of an act of, you know, courage that I showed because somebody's being picked on, we end up getting together. So we started off rocky because we had a lot of differences, cultural differences, you know. I didn't feel the love there, you know, like my previous relationship to that, there was love there. You know, we got along together. We were the best of friends. And this relationship was just completely different. You know, she's a Aries, I'm a Cancer. She's a fire sign, I'm a water sign. We're just not seeing the eye to eye, you know? So anyhow, listen, I don't know what happened, what pushed me there, because prior to me dealing with her, I've never cheated prior to that, you know, never cheated. And it was my first time. I'm like, you know what? This female, she's a problem. We're always fighting and arguing. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be a man. Like, here it goes, man. I'm thinking about it, contemplating. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I sit back down. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit back. And then I sit back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already on a chat line, if I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, if you're from Jersey, you remember the phone chat line called New Jersey Raven or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You looking for, you know what I'm saying? You looking for a come up, you know what I'm saying? So you on there, I'm chatting, whatever. You say, I click with this female, you know what I'm saying? I go meet her and stuff like that, man. It was crazy because I was trying to steal money out of her purse while she's in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? But you know, she always had her eyes on me. So anyhow, I end up sleeping with the chick, you know what I'm saying? You know, hitting that chick off, you know what I'm saying? And I felt guilty afterwards, man. I felt guilty, man. Like, this is my first time doing this, so you know, you like, oh my God, I'm feeling bad, man. How could I do this? How could I cheat? This is like, I'm an angel at this point, you know, and I do that, you know what I'm saying, commit this sin, and I just tainted me, you know what I'm saying? Tainted me forever, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I tell her this, she ain't no Passover, she ain't no water sign, she gotta get a lick back. And sorry for the water signs out there, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all Scorpios, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't with that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get y'all lick back, you know what I'm saying? So I take that back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she wasn't on that, man. So what she do? She go sleep with her ex, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. No, actually, no. When I told her that, I think she didn't want to talk to me. It was one of those scenarios. I don't think she went to sleep with the ex yet. But it was one of those scenarios where I didn't hear from her. She started talking about she don't want to deal with me anymore. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, the feeling that came over me, man, oh my God, the terror. The shit was terrifying. Like when she told me, I told her what I did. Yeah, she didn't even want to be with me anymore. Oh my God, I'm telling you, man, the depression that came over me, I couldn't eat. You know what I'm saying? I was sad. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, you know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity for a job that came up, right? So here it goes. Somebody introduced me to this gym and they needed an MMA instructor and stuff like that. And they doing an interview and all that, you know what I'm saying? So a book that I had happened to, I think it fell out my bag, but the owner of the gym saw that book. Now you guys, listen. If you are experienced, there's this green book back in the day. I think it was called Magical Oils. It was a green book, green cover with glass bottles on the cover. If you own a Botanica, you've seen this book. It has nothing but references for what certain oils do whatsoever. Now, again, if you're experienced, you're OG, you old school, you know that book. Magical Oils from A to Z. Green book, I think it's green and black book, you know what I'm saying? Has like bottles on the cover with some leaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, that falls out my book bag, you know what I'm saying? So, or something on the line where the owner of the gym seen it. Now, we sitting across from each other while we in an interview. So he looks at me and he's like looking at the table writing his paperwork. So he says, so you into magic, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we both on guard, like we don't know each other like that, you know what I'm saying? So he talking to me, I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about I'm Haitian. He starts giggling and laughing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So he started putting me down. Like we start talking. We start getting into depth. We start kicking game about witchcraft, sorcery. You know what I'm saying? So he opens up, you know what I'm saying? And I told him a situation. Now, listen, I'm wet behind the ears. I'm a church boy / you know what I'm saying, learning voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not learning the shits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, witchcraft. Voodoo is a religion. You know what I'm saying? That's vide de l'eau, dropping your water, making your prayers, feeding your spirits. That ain't witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. I already have some basic knowledge because there was this female that put me onto the game of witchcraft. So I'm like, I'm still wet behind the ears. I'm still learning, man. I'm still in my journey, man. So anyhow, one day I come to the gym, like I'm going through the motion with the girl already at this time. So anyhow, I tell the owner of the gym what I'm going through. And the owner of the gym, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, let's call him a friendly ghost because I don't want to mention his name. And you know, he's probably watching this and we fell out later in the years. So I don't want to open up any whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but we'll just say the friendly ghost, right? Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the friendly ghost, this guy here, you know what I'm saying? He tells me, yo, listen, he runs the situation down to me. And he says, you know what I'm saying? Yo, get this right here, you know what I'm saying? Do this, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, okay, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? You established, you know what I'm saying? You got an Escalade truck, everything. You know what I'm saying? You good. So your words is like, okay. You sound like you official. Okay. So anyway, I go down to, you know, to Botanicas in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's this guy, the Rasta shop, you know what I'm saying, on Main Street. So if you know, listen, if you're from Jersey, you remember this main spot on Main Street, you know what I'm saying, in East Orange, right? It was ran by a Rasta. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention his name, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that Rasta, you know what I'm saying? Because he gave me a lot of education, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I go to the shop, I pick up what he got over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a Rasta man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that Rasta right there, yeah. He put me on some game, man. So I got my equipment, you know what I'm saying? And I went to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, I'm desperate. You know what I'm saying? I'm desperate. Like, oh my God, I'm ready crying. You know what I'm saying? I miss this female and shit like that. And not only that, man, that girl is pretty as hell, man. That's one pretty African-American female. Oh man, full lips, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yo. That girl was fine as hell, you know what I'm saying? Nice little nose, you know what I'm saying? Full lips, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, she had dreads too. Man, that girl was perfect, man. She was perfect, man. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? That girl was perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, we get to the crib, you know what I'm saying? I get to the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I start putting my stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Just like he told me. So anyhow, you know what I'm saying? First day on the job, I put my stuff together, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying my petitions, I'm saying my prayers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was this. What was it? Saint Lena, in the name of, you know what I'm saying, with the cross on Monday, you know what I'm saying, the cross that I ask of you, you know what I'm saying, that you grant me these wishes or something like that, you know what I'm saying, penetrate her heart so that she don't think about nobody but me. I'm saying my petitions. sweat running down my cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a pastor or something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm saying my prayers. Whew. You know what I'm saying? I finished going in, bro. I finished going in, man. So anyway, I go to sleep. So next day, I'm feeling a little different, feeling a little weird, man. I'm feeling weird, yo. Like, this is a feeling that it starts off as a little something, man. You start feeling like, man, you just feel like it's like a twitch or something like you're being tickled or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Tickled from the inside. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nothing about it. So it starts growing throughout the day. It's like the tickling starts to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the tickling starts to happen on the inside. It's like, it's not even like you miss the person. It's just like you being tickled on the inside. Like you're being tickled. You feel something inside of you. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, you know, I feel it. And I'm like, okay, it's whatever. I'm missing a girl. I'm thinking I'm missing a girl. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's part of it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, this tickling is happening some more, man. So it's like, okay, I'm going through the day like nothing's happening. And then it's like, oh man, I start thinking about this female a lot. And I'm calling my man up, like I'm talking to my man, like I don't even know, I'm geeking. You know what I'm saying? I'm geeking. So I'm calling him up, you know what I'm saying, asking about it, you know what I'm saying, talking about this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. I hang up the phone, I call him back again. And it's like we chilling. Like we just whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not hitting me yet. But I'm starting to get there, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I go to the gym, have my day, have my time spent over there, you know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, I'm at the gym, I can't get this woman out my mind. I can't get her out my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working. I'm at the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm whatever, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, we chilling, we talk about this, man. Yeah. So everything gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, when this happened, you know, whatever. So anyhow, woo! I leave away from this dude. Woo!
Hi, Leonard. I know what you want. Tina, 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 Tina.
That shit was like, oh my God, that shit hit me. I'm trying to fight. Don't call her. So OG says, don't call this female. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm holding through. I'm gonna hold it down strong. Man, I'm waiting for this thing to hit this female, and I'm the one being affected by it. What? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, oh, whoa. That's how that shit made me feel like, woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting this shit, like I'm fighting it. I'm not gonna call her. I'm not gonna call her. Man, shit. So I call my man up, you know what I'm saying? I called the friendly ghost up like, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him like, yo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm tweaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't telling him I'm tweaking. I ain't telling him I'm tweaking. Because I'm trying to talk to him like, I'm trying to talk like everything normal. You say like, I'm not going to call him, man. You say, I don't know. Maybe I just call him just because I need some guidance or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit, meanwhile, this shit kicking my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. I'm trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Bro, but deep down inside, I'm geeking. I'm tweaking. And you can, and I'm thinking, like, dude can hear it in my voice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing, but he's watching. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I go a couple of hours, man, you know what I'm saying? The girl still hasn't called my phone yet, bruh. That's just like an eternity. And this thing is on me, bruh. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm fighting like, yo, I'm not gonna call her. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? I get the phone up, I pick the phone up, and you're saying, and I call her, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? That 3 number, you know what I'm saying? That 3, I still remember that number to this day. Like, word is born. I still remember it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, I pick it up, I call her, you know what I'm saying? No answer. No answer. Okay. Oh, she picked up. I said, how you doing? You say, how you doing? You say, she's like, you know, she said, what's it? You know what I'm saying? I only want to talk to you. What's her click? Oh, shit. Woo! You know what I'm saying? She calls, you know, say, oh, I just want to pause, and I just want to talk. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how you doing. You know, I call her back up. You know, say, I just want to see how you doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, say, I don't want to talk to you. Click. Woo! Oh my God. Oh! I started crying, bro. I started crying. I started geeking. Oh my God. Oh! Like all this shit is like, it's like, bro, it's like, yo, you tweaking. You tweaking. So I call the dude up, yo. I'm like, yo. I call him up and I tell old dude, like, yo, bro, this shit, I think it backfired on me. You know what I'm saying? He said he started laughing on the phone because it happened to him before, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So he told me what to do, bro. Luckily, I'm talking like this shit is happening now because I remember that's exactly how I was, bro. Oh my God, that was a feeling. Oh my God, that feeling, bro. It's like, oh my God, it was like when I did what he told me to do to get it off of me, to get it like out my system, bro. Like I just feel like a relief came over me. Man, a relief came over me. It's like, man, how could I explain it? It's tickling in the beginning, and then it feels like you on fire. It's like a fire that's on your head, your shoulders, you know, your chest, your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fire that hits you. Like just like your hair's on fire. Like woo! Like a bad perm, yo. Like the shit is on fire. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, as soon as I do that shit, it's like a relief, bruh. Woo! Woo! I do what I need to do. I follow the instructions to getting that shit off. Yeah, he was laughing, man. He told me, hey, that shit happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bad batch. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say it was a bad batch now. Because later down the years, I found out what it was. I found out what it was. But listen, anyway, all right. So I find out what the problem is later down the line, but just keeping, not to move too far ahead of myself. So anyhow, I end up correcting it. I end up going back, correcting it. But I'm still inexperienced. But somehow, some apparent reason, I found the right batch. And I hit old girl with it. She starts tweaking now. Woo! She starts tweaking. And that's when I realized, oh shoot, this is the right one. Right? So she starts tweaking now. And that's when, you know what I'm saying, I start getting addicted to the witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? And that's really how the story ends, you know what I'm saying? But basically, if you haven't seen the video, later down the line, it led to the video which is called, you know what I'm saying, They Jumped Me, but I Got the Last Laugh with Voodoo. Because yeah, later on, shit just changed into some other stuff, and that led into that situation where we end up falling out. So it is what it is, man. So that story right there, what did I learn from it? And then what can I teach you guys about that story? Well, I'll say this. All it takes is one bad ingredient to fuck the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Whether it's honey jars, whether it's candle work, you know what I'm saying? That's when I be doing stuff like that. Listen, when I be doing jars for you guys, like I saw one buster, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to post up a jar, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He ain't know nothing about what was going on with that. But I'm not going to get to that story. But what I'm saying is this. When you look at my work, like when you clients, some of you guys get that jar, you know, y'all leave great reviews and stuff like that from what y'all experience with it. You look at a jar, it's like you think it's like, okay, it's just one thing in it. No, it's multiple oils in that. You say you just see the honey and the liquid, but it's multiple oils in that. You say, and how it can backfire is if one oil is wrong. Candle work. One oil, all it just takes is one oil to be wrong, and that's going to backfire on you. And for me, that was a game changer. When I like backtracked and then realized what I was doing, ever since then, I've been shooting 3-pointers, you know what I'm saying? 3-pointers, yo. And that's how it works, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that when you're doing your work, you check it. Make sure everything is legit and correct, because all it takes is one step for that thing to backfire on you. And that's beyond love magic. That's all forms of magic. One bad ingredient can make the spell go into complete disaster mode. Straight Chernobyl. So with that said, I hope this video was very entertaining and educational as well. I'm out.